Appreciate you hopping on, man. First of all, introduce yourself to everyone. Who are you? What do you do?
My name's Owen. I'm a barber in Brisbane.
Cool, man. Cool. And how old are you, bro?
I'm 17 years old.
17. It's crazy. All right, bro. Let's just talk about the transformation for a little bit because it has been crazy. So, where were you in your career? Where were you in life when you actually decided to join the program?
Um, like right before I decided to start working with you, I was posting inconsistently of just haircuts really. Not anything like targeted at all, just haircuts and just cutting hair, not really thinking about it much.
Yeah. And what made you actually join? Like, what made posting consistently and actually prioritizing your positioning a priority for you?
I guess just kind of the realization that I actually needed to do something to get to where I wanted to be. Um, and in the beginning of everything, you need someone to help you get through the way, someone who has more experience than you and can um, push you in the right direction, I guess. And that's why I joined.
For sure, man. And tell everyone, like, where do you want to be?
I want to be an educator one day, hopefully, teaching all kinds of barbers, new, old, whatever it is, being a mentor and everything like that.
Yeah, cool, man. So, yeah, let's just take it back to the start of when you did join. In our first 7 days, bro, like we got you 50 qualified leads. We got you over 12,000 accounts reached in our first 7 days, which was like three posts. Like that was crazy, man. Like, how did that actually feel?
Yeah, it felt really good to have that, I guess, that fast start. Um, it was really encouraging, I guess, to just to know I made the right decision. But yeah,
For sure, man. And like before you started, like what was, I know you touched on it a little bit, but go into a bit more depth of like what was the main thing that you actually struggled with?
I guess I struggled with knowing what actually to post. Like I knew that I needed to get myself out there and go on social media and get people to know actually who I am, but I was just struggling on what to post and how to be consistent with it as well.
Yeah, and how do you, well, first of all, do you think we solved that for you?
Yeah, definitely. We've created a really good system and a good structure to the way we post and everything like that. And I think the videos we post, I can definitely understand the reasons why we post them and target audience, how useful it is. But
Mm. Yeah, of course, man, because it's not all about me shoving. I made a big point about like it's not all about me shoving like frameworks in your face and kind of letting you work it out yourself. Like I've really wanted it to be like a mentorship where I'm there by your side every step of the way. So, I guess how has that one-on-one support kind of benefited you?
yeah, it definitely helped a lot. It made me really feel like we were actually working together more than you kind of just throwing stuff at me, like you said, to just get it done and everything. Like we were actually working together, working as a team to achieve my goals, really.
Mm. And like I know before we started working together, you hadn't really talked to the camera a whole lot. So, like, talk us through like how you were feeling that first video when you were talking to the camera.
It was definitely something different. Obviously, I haven't really done it before, but yeah, I think it was a very eye-opening experience. Just, I think it was a good experience to have and get out of the way. And along the way, it got more and more comfortable. Um, but yeah, definitely just a weird experience to start off with.
Yeah, for sure, man. And like it's like any skill, yeah. Like you just put the reps in, and eventually it does get easier, and you do get better at it. And I actually texted you today, like just saying the video that we posted today, like the growth that I've seen that you've shown through your own videos. It's not all about like you can talk about numbers of followers and views and accounts reached all you want, but the actual personal growth we've seen with you, like with confidence wise, like how does that make you feel? Like, how do you feel like you've grown as a person during this program?
I feel like I've grown more than what I think I'd grow. like I knew I was going to learn and gain experiences going into working with you, but I've definitely grown much more as a person and as a, I guess, kind of, how do I word it? I guess like a person, a barber on being on social media. It's helped a lot, just the growth, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure, man. And like I know you talk about it in your content a fair bit because it's who you are. It's like you've got a big emphasis on actually investing into knowledge, and that's the main reason why and how a barber grows these days. And you've definitely shown that. Not only have you invested into your personal brand, but you've invested into other barbers learning your craft and perfecting it. So that's props to you, man. Like at 17, that's just honestly crazy. It's crazy. I know 30-year-olds that won't do that, man. So you should be proud of yourself for sure. But like yeah, let's just take it back again. Like what what actually got you to join my program? Because I know there's heaps of other courses for content out there. So what actually made you choose me specifically?
I think the main reason was, I guess, the first thing I noticed is what you've done with his name is it Ethan?
Yeah, yeah.
Is what you've, I guess, accomplished in such a short time with Ethan, how he's grown his brand and everything like that really made me promise. I mean, it was really promising because he was also in a, I guess, similar position and he's young as well and everything like that. This really stood out to me. But yeah,
Yeah, and like what actually made you commit? Because like a lot of barbers, especially your age, there is a lot of hesitation around committing to investing into yourself and investing into their personal brand. Like what actually made you commit?
I guess just this felt stuck and I feel like I needed to do something at the time. And I just felt like the right decision was to work with you because of how you structured everything and how confident you were. And I guess just the way you treated things and how professional you were. And I felt like it was the right decision to make the move then.
I appreciate that, man. It means a lot. And when you actually did join, like what was your first impressions of the program?
I think the first impressions were like the first couple of weeks, it was a lot to keep up with. It was a lot to add to the schedule. Um, but obviously, as it progressed, it got easier and easier to fit all of that into my schedule. But even though it was a lot, I definitely felt the support of that one-on-one, like you said, that support from you really helped to keep pushing through all the way through, even though the first week was a little bit difficult.
Yeah, man. I mean, like it's like anything, man. Like you implement a new skill, you implement a new routine, like it's always going to be a rocky start. But yeah, as you said, like that, I make it my priority to actually be there every step of the way because that transition period at the start, yeah, it can be it can be pretty rough. So I'm proud of you for sticking it out. And honestly, like we're seeing the benefits of it. Like as I said, like the confidence growth I've seen within you has been so rewarding, honestly. Like, have you feel like your like the confidence you've gained from this program has actually benefited you in any of aspects of your life?
I think it's I think it's benefited me in a sense, knowing that I've gone the, I've gone home. I'm starting to rest because I've like done something during the day. I've made progress during the day. I didn't just go to work, cut hair, go home and do it again. I've actually either recorded a video or posted a video, whatever it is. I've always done something every day with this program. But yeah.
Yeah, man, and it's a loop that a lot of barbers get stuck in. Like a lot of barbers, like they have their goals that actually exceed the chair. They want to start a mentorship. They want to open their shop. They want to raise their prices, like whatever it may be. But the day to day, the routine always keeps them stuck, and that's why I always say like being booked out. It can sometimes be it can sometimes be the trap that keeps you from actually progressing to your goals because you get stuck in those routines. But I'm glad that we were able to keep you progressing 1% better every day. That's really good to hear. But like during the program, like what is it that we actually changed for you? Like we could be within a business sense, a mindset sense. Like what did we change for you?
I think what had changed about me was, I guess, the way I viewed how to approach the use of social media. I think before I started working with you, the use of social media was just get your name out and hope for the best, I guess, just post haircuts. But now I guess I think the change of my mindset that everything needs to have a purpose, and along with that you need to be able to keep consistency within that to attract the right audience and keep them engaged, and eventually either get them to book that haircut or get them to eventually down the track book that I forgot the word, eventually try and learn off you, I guess. But yeah.
Yeah, man, that's really good to hear. Um, and how did that actually how did that help you? Like how did the me implementing those systems actually help you?
Uh, Helped me just feel more organized and felt like we were getting things done, like I said, and just felt like we were in a system and it wasn't all just thrown around and shuffled around and everything like that. It was all well within the lines and a really easy system to follow.
For sure, man. And because there are a lot of barbers that were in your position when you started and like don't have that structure and they're kind of hoping for the best, trying to chuck up anything, hoping that it works and attracts their ideal audience. But what would you say to that barber who's on the fence about joining the program with me and investing into their content?
Just do it. Like it won't hurt. It's obviously it's an investment that needs to be made, but at the end of the day, there's nothing that could go wrong really. Like I don't really see how it could go wrong. There's only really it'll either do nothing or it will help you with everything really. But yeah, just do it.
Yeah, 100%. And I remember on our first call, I kind of likened, I probably, you probably don't remember this, but I likened it to the gym. Like, obviously, I can give you all the frameworks, I can give you all the strategies because I know they work, but it's whether you're going to put in the work alongside me. And it's likened to like the gym because I can give you all the programs, I can give you all the meal plans, but who's putting in the work? It's always going to be you as well. So um, yeah, it's great that you say that like the investment was worth it and it needs to be made. But any barber that's watching this that is on the fence, like if you're passionate about your goals and you're passionate about where you want to get to, you're gonna get there. Because when you put in the work alongside me, guaranteed, like you're guaranteed to move the needle in some way. But I want you to know, like, it's not going to be an easy fix. It's not going to be a quick fix because if you're not putting in the work, like, I can only do so much from my end. It's your business at the end of the day, your personal brand. And that's what I've loved working with you on. Like, you've always persisted. We've had ups and downs with life and just like everything really. Like, life's not perfect for either of us. So, um, it's a credit to you, man. Like honestly, you put in the work, and I'm proud of you, and I've loved seeing the progression, man. So, kind of tell us like what's next for you. Like, where do you want to get to in the next 3 months, next 6 months?
I guess in the next 3 to 6 months, hopefully by then we've kind of like established a bit more of like a base of how we can eventually move forward and for the next 3 years, but hopefully just kind of keep that consistency going and build a bit more of a solid base of than what we have now.
Yeah, cool, man. And like in terms of the mentorship, man, like Um, did you like honestly? Did you think it was possible or a possibility in the near future for you to actually be thinking about opening up your own mentorship before you started working with the program?
I think it's always been on my mind, but whether or not I knew how to do that or how to get there and everything like that, like I would have no idea on even the first step, and that's why I've come to work with you because you've been able to push me in the right direction, and we can work together to get there eventually.
Yeah, man, you're killing it, bro. I really appreciate your time, man. Love working with you. Um, I know that we've still got a bit more work to do. There's still so much upside, and yeah, can't wait to see what you can do, man. Exciting.
Awesome. Thank you.
No worries, man.